Yeah, very intense day. We know what we have to do. We need to go there and get 3 points. So we're not looking to come away with anything but that.
What kind of match are you expecting against Colorado? In the previous 7 matches we played against them, we're undefeated, scoring them 13-6. What kind of match are you expecting?
Yeah, we know they're a very physical team. They'll play quite direct, and we know we've got to stand up to the fight, and then hopefully our quality can show after that.
And you found the back of the net against St. Louis 2 matches ago. What was the feeling behind that? Scoring your first Dynamo goal, and how much does this motivate you to continue contributing to the attack?
Yeah, it was great. It was my first touch of the game, so that's always nice. It's a nice way to ease yourself in. But yeah, it's always nice to score. But more importantly, we won the game, and that's the most important thing. And hopefully, we can keep pushing forward and keep winning.
Duane, how important is it to start the week off on a successful foot with training to then continue the successfulness throughout the sessions and into the weekend match?
It's very important. I'm a big believer in you play how you train. So it's competitive out there. It's feisty, and that's what we need. We need people that want to fight for their place, and the competition to be in the team and help the team is always important.
Well, if I'm being honest, I think we're still licking our wounds a little bit from the weekend. It's it's 2 points lost. But tomorrow I think it'll be 1 point gained. I think that's kind of how this will work this week. So, the energy was good, competitiveness. It was a day about dueling and competing, and have to be the case in Colorado. And again, when I talk about a point gained, it keeps us in this thing, and it actually ends up being a pretty big point for us. We've picked up points more so than not over the last month in the league. We haven't gotten the 3 enough that we needed to get ourselves in the spot we want to be in. But those points have helped us, stay in the conversation. And at some point, we need to get the 3s, in particular at home, if we're going to reach our goal.
And what kind of match are you expecting against Colorado?
Front 5, front 4, 5, 6 at times. Very aggressive, athletic. They score goals. They're again very at home in particular, very aggressive. Just a really tough matchup. But again, obviously there's a lot at stake at this one. So I think we're looking forward to trying to spoil the party.
And 3 players are returning from international duty: Jack McGlynn, Griffin Rains, and Damon Lowe. How important is it to get them back into the mix and their contributions on and off the field?
Well, Damien we've only seen for 2 days, so it's nice to get a guy in and back and try to get him up to speed. And the other 2 are starters. So anytime you get your starters back, that's a good thing, and they bring some elements to our group that I think we'll need in Colorado. It'd be nice to get them back.